One of the main reasons that attracts people to Hormuz Island is the colorful soil. From one spot to the next is completely different landscape. There are actually 72 different color soil on the island, mostly towards warm colors. That's what really attracts a lot of the artists here. People who do artwork or handicrafts here on the island mostly get inspirations from the nature and their surroundings. Everything inspires the local artists to make work. Also, a lot of them use the color soil, which they can use as ink or paint in their work. The last few years, I would say the last 5 years, there has been a peak in artists, and it has helped the island prosper. The more artists that we get here, the better it is. There is a local theater group, there are some photographers, there are painters. Also, they end up working with the school children, and it would inspire another generation of young artists. The majority of the inspiration comes from the nature and the people of Hormuz, the way they interact with each other, the way they dress, the colors of Hormuz. Also, all the traditional festivals that they have, like Zar, sitting in the seafront and getting ideas, then going back home and putting it on paper. They use the nature around them to inspire them. It's basically beautify some of the blank walls to decorate some of the houses. They do mostly paintings and 3D paintings of the nature around them or the landscape. And we have seen a number of small murals that are being done throughout the island. And that actually helps in beautifying the island compared to just looking at a blank wall. There could never be a saturation of artists. It's a question of like, are they contributing anything to the life of Hormuz? And are they preserving that way of life? So yes, there is a need for guidance and continue their tradition of making art that their parents or their grandparents were making. The mine for the red soil was stopped about 3 years ago. There has been talks to opening the mine again if the locals could benefit from it. Having said that, there is a mixed emotion as far as if it's a good idea to open the mine or leave it as is. Because the local population is so poor financially and economically, some of them are anxious about opening the mine because it would bring some extra money to them, and some are saying that it would, in long term, it would be a disadvantage to the locals if the landscape is ruined. Well, we can only be optimistic about the future of the island. The beauty of Hormuz is its nature, and that is its biggest asset and its biggest wealth. There's something that this island offers that I could not find in any of the cities that I have lived in Iran. And it's a very simple thing in life that everybody needs, and that's peace. And it's an excellent place to go and sit and meditate and get rid of all the negative energy that builds up inside you, as we all have as human beings. And having a clear mind and being relaxed helps you throughout the day to continue to be creative, and going through life is much sweeter this way.